I awaken in a realm beyond time, with potent magic and shifting landscapes. This place is otherworldly, and dangers lurk unseen. Best to take what I can now. No telling what foe lies ahead. Better to scout the area first, see if there's anything useful for the journey ahead. This appears to be useful. A dragon. Haven't seen one in a while. Looks like trouble is brewing in Skyrim. Better get to Helgen and find out what's going on. Could be something worth my time, or at the very least, a good fight. Disbelief etched across my face as Helgen burned, consumed by the dragon's wrath. The sky roared with flames, and the ground trembled beneath its fury. This was no ordinary threat, it was a primal force, a harbinger of chaos. This appears to be useful. A fort. Strategic, defensible. Watchtowers mean archers, walls mean traps. Keep your distance from the gates, eyes peeled for patrols. Forts are bastions of strength and danger, proceed with caution. Storage room. Best to take what I can now. No telling what foe lies ahead. Smells of a torture room. Stale blood, fear, and suffering. No place for the living, let alone the dead. Someone's been busy here, and they won't stop until they're stopped themselves. Mage robes from a fallen adversary. Intricate weavings imbued with arcane energy. Best to be wary, magic lingers, and its users rarely travel alone. These robes might hold clues or curses, both equally dangerous. Sun's out finally. Good weather for a ride. Monsters tend to be less active too, but don't let your guard down or you never know what's lurking just beyond the next hill. A dragon's no small threat. If I'm to face one, I'd better not go it alone. I need a few capable allies. Let's see. Who'd be useful in a fight against a dragon? First, I'll need someone skilled with magic. A powerful mage could tip the scales. Perhaps I'll find one in Winterhold. Second, a warrior with a strong arm and a steady shield. Maybe a Nord with a reputation for dragon hunting. Whiterun might have such a person. Lastly, an archer with a keen eye. Someone who can strike from a distance while we keep the beast distracted. Riften could be the place to find one. A wolf, swift, cunning, and deadly in a pack. Keep calm, watch their movements. One wrong move and they'll tear you apart. Better make this quick. A massacre. Senseless violence, born of fanaticism or fear. The gods should inspire faith, not fear. Such atrocities stain the land and sow seeds of vengeance. Justice must prevail, lest chaos consume us all. Bandit camp ahead. Looks like they're well armed and organized. This won't be easy, but someone's got to deal with them. Time to remind them why crossing me is a bad idea.
This will be fun. Come on! Do your work!
Bandits slain. Their reign of terror ends here. Violence begets violence, but sometimes it's necessary to restore peace. Their victims can rest easier now, knowing justice has been served. guardian standing stone, ancient and mysterious, said to grant blessings to those who seek its power. Choose wisely, for its gifts can enhance your skills in combat, magic, or stealth. A relic of a forgotten time, its secrets are as powerful as they are elusive. A suspicious hut in the woods, hidden away, far from prying eyes. Could be a refuge or a trap. Best to approach carefully, eyes open for signs of danger. Secrets often dwell in such remote places.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me. Fool.
Pine forest. Quiet, but never empty. Listen to the wind through the trees. Watch for movement. Creatures here blend with the shadows. Stay sharp and tread carefully. Riverwood. Quaint little village. Peaceful for now. Keep an eye out for trouble though. People here tend to have their own problems. Might find a contract or two, if luck's on our side.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. Mm-hmm.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
What have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. I better get back to cleaning the store. What a mess.
Whatever you need. Buy Ismir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
What have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Wait here.
Are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. You're that visitor been poking around.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch.
Come on in. Just take a seat and get the cold out. We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. Oh. Right then.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Follow me.
I could forge you a warhammer that would crush a giant head like a walnut.
What have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Okay.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. Until next time. Bye.
Ain't this serious?
Good boy. An abandoned mine filled with bandits. A heaven for lawlessness and greed. These places attract the desperate and the ruthless, seeking fortune at any cost. Clearing them out won't be easy, but it's necessary to restore order to this forgotten place.
You worried someone will wander in here? The entrance isn't exactly here. What was that?
Never should have come here.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you're gonna get! Now ain't this a surprise? Pay for that!
What was that? I'll try and make this quick.
What was that?
Like we got ourselves a hero. Destroy him. God.
fight back.
Bandits slain. Their reign of terror ends here. Violence begets violence, but sometimes it's necessary to restore peace. Their victims can rest easier now, knowing justice has been served. Better to scout the area first, see if there's anything useful for the journey ahead. Best to take what I can now. No telling what foe lies ahead. This appears to be useful.
Papa isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong.
What have you got for
I can
sale?
forge it. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you.
Come on in. Just open
Another
the
day
fire.
done.
Take a seat.
Time to rest these
Cold
weary bones. But keep your sword close, the night has its own dangers. Sleep well if you can. Tomorrow brings new challenges. Mornings. Never get used to them. Time to get up, though. A new day means new contracts, and who knows what else. Better get some breakfast and gear up. Can't hunt
You're
monsters
that
on an empty
visitor
stomach.
been poking around.
What are you staring at?
Rain always makes everything a bit more complicated. Tracks get washed away. Visibility drops. Better find shelter before the storm gets worse. Don't want to end up soaked and miserable, do we?
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
What have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Damn thieves. As if things weren't bad enough.
Pine forest. Quiet, but never empty. Listen to the wind through the trees. Watch for movement. Creatures here blend with the shadows. Stay sharp and tread carefully.
Handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother.
What is a shield, brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
A giant. Formidable opponent, but slow. Watch for their swings, they pack a punch. Keep moving. Stay out of their reach
Lot on
and
the
aim
wind.
for the knees. Giants don't like being brought down to size.
There's a nip in the air. Hope it'll be good for my crops. Never is.
By Eastmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north by the Loria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthgar. But you were gone longer than usual. I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my ma. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere. Is that it?
Thought did cross my mind, yeah. War brewing, talk of a riot in Helgen. Jesters. Skyrim's gone bad. Be careful.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skullbar. Yeah, right.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. A man like you needs a war horse, I reckon. Ride strong.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom?
There is no trust for me.
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Falkreath.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You're not getting too back yet.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouted him apart.
Falkreath Hold. Dense forests and ancient ruins. Keep an eye out for wildlife and the occasional bandit. This land holds many secrets and dangers. Best to stay on guard.
Dwarf's bones. Handsome man in Falkreath.
Warm beds.
Excuse me, sir. I don't normally do this, but, have you got a moment to talk?
Of course.
Marvelous. My name is Lucian Flanus. I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby. I couldn't help noticing that you seem... how can I put this? Well acquainted with the less savory side of Skyrim?
I've seen a thing or two. Do you need help with something?
As a matter of fact, I do. I'm here in Skyrim on an expedition, academic mainly. I find the province simply fascinating. The flora, the fauna, the ruins, both Dwemer and Nordic, the architecture, the politics. Trouble is, I'm really not much of a fighter. I know a few spells and can just about swing a sword, but beyond that, I'm pretty useless in combat. Skyrim's no place for a milk drinker like me. Not on my own, anyway. So, I'm looking for someone to travel with.
Go on.
I suppose what I'm asking is, would you awfully mind if I tag along? I will of course compensate you most handsomely for putting up with me.
How much are we talking?
Oh, shall we say 300 septims up front? After that, I'll top you up every time we come across something useful to my research. At your discretion, of course. No obligations, save that you take me with you, and assist in keeping me alive wherever possible.
Sounds like a deal.
Oh, splendid. Here's your gold. This is going to be quite the adventure. And away we go. You look haunted somehow. As though you've seen something terrible. Tell me, Please. What did you see?
A dragon. A dragon destroyed Helgen and I saw it.
A dragon? You saw an actual living dragon? But that's impossible, surely.
It seemed pretty possible when I saw it with my own eyes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to question your reliability. If you say you saw a dragon, then who am I to doubt you? But don't you think if a dragon destroyed Helgen, that the people nearby should be warned? Isn't there a village right on its doorstep? Riverwood, I think it's called.
That's right. I've already been, and they want me to warn the Jarl of Whiterun.
Then what are we waiting for? Those people are counting on us. On we go.
Lucien, an intriguing companion, skilled in both combat and knowledge, he'd step to any journey. His enthusiasm for learning and adventure makes him more than just a sword arm. He's a valuable ally with a keen mind. I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Well, I wouldn't complain if we could string together a few sunny days now and then.
What have you got for sale?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Heard any rumors lately?
Been talk of a little boy in Windhelm. Name of Aventus Aretino. Get this. He's been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Foolish lad.
Heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen that Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Any bounty work I can help with?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Heard any rumors lately?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Do you know where I can find some work?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Another day done. Time to rest these weary bones. But keep your sword close, or the night has its own dangers. Sleep well if you can. Tomorrow brings new challenges.
Anything else you need?
Grabatoon. Where have I heard that name before? Ah, of course! The Bloodfall Kingdom back home in Cyrodiil. Their queen could be a very useful person to owe us a favor one day. Let's help her out.
Mornings. Never get used to them. Time to get up, though. A new day means new contracts, and who knows what else. Better get some breakfast and gear up. Can't hunt monsters on an empty stomach.
Horse bones. Handsome man in Falkland.
If she could just spend less time serving dengue.
Some great ideas for potions you could make. Want to hear it? Ah, of course you do. Idea 1. A potion that gives you an extra arm. Handy, right?
hero claims a warrior's heart.
Cloudy sky. The world feels heavier under the gray shroud. No sun to guide the way. Just the promise of rain or worse. It brings a sense of unease, as if the very heavens are brooding. Best to keep moving and stay alert. Weather like this can change quickly.
How are you doing?
I need to trade some things with you.
Go ahead. Load me up. What's next?
Pine forest. Quiet, but never empty. Listen to the wind through the trees. Watch for movement. Creatures here blend with the shadows. Stay sharp and tread carefully.
And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Good boy.
You'll regret crossing me.
Mage robes from a fallen adversary. Intricate weavings imbued with arcane energy. Best to be wary of magic lingers, and its users rarely travel alone. These robes might hold clues or curses, both equally dangerous.
Hello. Can I help you?
I was just curious about the pod.
Yes, I suppose it's not something you see very often in Skyrim, is it? Where I come from, they're very common.
Where are you from?
Valenwood, all the way to the south. What about you? Are you from here?
Yes, born and raised.
I see. Do you know Skyrim very well?
Not yet. I'm still exploring myself.
I see. I don't suppose you're in need of a traveling companion, are you? I could use someone to show me around this cold, unfamiliar place. I'm a very good archer too, so I could watch your back in return. What do you say?
Why not? I could use a traveling companion.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. You're so noisy in that armor. I realize it protects you and all, but could you try not to attract every bandit in Skyrim?
Follow me. I need your help.
Let's go.
Hello there. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. My name is Lucian Flavius.
I'm Ari. I suppose you and I will both be looking after our mutual friend from now on, huh?
Looking after. Yes, right. That's what I do. I look after people. Definitely not the other way round.
Worry not, my dear new friend. I've got your back as well.
Wait here. Ari, a fascinating companion. Her deep connection to nature and the wilderness makes her an invaluable guide through Skyrim's wilds. She's agile, resourceful, and her keen senses often spot danger before it strikes.
Time to die.
That's terrifying.
This appears to be useful.
My name is Ari, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
I'll skin you alive.
Carriages to all the cities in Skyrim. Don't forget us.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
right?
They look kind of similar to skeevers, except much cuter and tree-lit.
Falkreath was once full of wanderers and warriors like yourself. Those were better days.
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us.
Someday, I'm going to show you how to forest couple. Falkreath is perfect for it.
Staying safe, I hope.
Strangers like you bring war.
God Arcade was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand the vagaries of life and death. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we find renewal.
Falkreath's forests feel different. I sense spirits here very similar to those at home. Step lightly and stay alert.
These graves hold the sons and daughters of Falkreath.
Cloudy skies. Might be rain or snow on the way.
While in the city, it's wise to sell off excess gear and loot. Focus on offloading items that are to heavy or lack value for your journey. Gems, jewelry, and enchanted weapons fetch a good price.
Aye, now that's some fine armor. Good old-fashioned steel.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Had the notion to make a potion in the ocean. There was an explosion and I forgot. What was in motion?
Someone new? Perhaps someone looking for me to mix something up for them?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. Don't let the shop's name frighten you away. I have plenty of reliable tonics and healing potions to sell.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Can you hear the way the forest sings?
Ah, my toe!
Let me know if you see anything you like. Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
What have you got for sale?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Lucian Flavius, reporting for duty.
I need to trade some things with you.
Oh, please, give me all the good stuff. What's next?
Yes?
Look around all you want.
I need to trade some things with you.
Funny.
Of course. Fine.
Can I get you something?
Falkreath was once full of wanderers and warriors like yourself.
My carriage is the safest way to travel.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Never
I
been
might
a
have
big
to stop and
fan
get
of
myself a
Falkreath.
pint at
Too many
Blackbriar
graves.
Mead while I'm in Riften.
Depressing,
It's
isn't
worth
it?
the trip all by itself.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
This is obviously a shakedown.
Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in.
This is obviously a shakedown, but I'll pay.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Riften, a mix of shadows and schemes. Keep your purse close and your sword closer. The Thieves' Guild runs deep here, and the city guards aren't always as honest as they seem. Watch your step.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore it.
Just passing through.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Who are the Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
I'll just stay out of your way.
Suit yourself. I'll be at the docks if you change your mind. You aren't worth my
Getting
time.
tired of your
Piss
excuses.
off.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
Aha! A fellow
was I told
Nord.
the shipment would get
I
robbed?
trust you're bringing a fight to the Empire.
What was that?
Here we go again.
Riften, city of 1,000 suspicious smells. Perhaps I'll write a book about it one day. From a distance, that is.
Stop right there. Oh, pardon me. I thought you were somebody else. Carry on.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. What are you doing down here?
Can I pass now?
Sure, that'll do just fine. Go on ahead. I'll take my leave then.
Imperial dogs. There is nothing that's too low for them.
Come to kill me at last, have you? Thank the gods. I can bear the guilt no longer.
Excuse me?
I know I must die. Beware, though. My newfound honor demands I defend myself.
Wait, do you know me?
I am in no mood for jokes. Strike me down. Take your revenge.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Who are you?
You don't remember? That is my fault also. I am your so-called friend Inigo. I was the one who killed you. I tried anyway. I am guilty. Kill me.
You didn't do a very good job, did you? Why are you here?
After I shot you, I finally realized my mistake and tried to turn myself in. Your body was gone. The guards did not believe me. They said I was wasting their time. I had to pay them to put me in this cell. It is where I belong. I needed to repent. I need to repent.
If you thought I was dead, then why are you here waiting for me?
I heard tales of a remarkable adventurer, both brave and resourceful, matching your description. I knew it was you. It had to be. I knew you would be coming for me, so I waited. Are you going to kill me, or not?
Kill you for what? I don't remember what happened.
I see that I must relive it again. Your memory is not what it was. We met on a job.
What kind of job?
The killing kind. We were hired by a lord called Dupin to kill his brothers. With them gone, Dupin would inherit a great fortune and promised us much gold in return. Do you remember none of this?
No, go on.
Before we left, Dupin told me that if only one of us returned from our mission, that one would get the other's reward also. I was hooked on skooma at the time, and I had a bit of a debt problem. So...
You tried to kill me for my half of the reward.
I tried. That is what matters. It was not an easy choice. We only knew each other for a short time, but I had grown to like and respect you. We got on well and fought bravely side by side. I threw all that away for gold and skooma.
Did you get the reward?
No. Dupin was murdered by his sister before I made it back to his keep. Our deal died with him. Money is an evil like no other, my friend. It is only just that I die at your hand.
Are you still hooked on skooma?
No, I am done with this stuff. I want to die with my senses intact. Kill me now. I am ready.
What did the boss get?
No, you're no good to me dead in this cell. Come with me. Fight by my side.
Fight with you?
Yes, Inigo. Repay your debt with the blood of my foes.
Or die defending you. Yes, I accept. I feel lighter in my heart now you have given me this opportunity. It will be like old times.
Just watch where you aim that bow of yours.
Do not joke about such things, my friend. The sadness I feel for what I have done is brutal enough. For now.
Hello there. Just thought I'd introduce myself. I'm Lucian.
Hey there, Lucian. My name is Inigo. Very pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too, Inigo. I think we're going to make a great team.
Yes, I am sure we will.
You don't sound very convinced.
Well, you seem a little,
Imperials think us all lawless beasts.
Well-educated?
I'm proof of their
well-dressed? Wealthy?
weak. I mean no offense. I am sure you will be fine.
Fine? You're sure I'll be fine? Gosh, thanks for the vote of confidence, Inigo.
Forget I said anything. Sorry, Julian.
It's Lucian.
Lucian, yes. What did I say?
Julian.
My apologies.
Apology accepted. Right then, Indigo. Let's get back to it, shall we?
It is Inigo, not Indigo.
Exactly.
Point taken. I do not know about your skill with a blade, but your intellect is clearly sharper than most. Glad to have you with us,
Lucian!
Lucian, yes, Lucian. I am sorry.
You're doing it on purpose now.
Speak to me.
Spinners. Priests of Ifrei.
I need to trade some things with you.
Change the past and predict
Pooling our resources.
I wonder if my mother could do that.
If you need any else, just ask. Something on your mind?
I need to trade some things with you.
You want me to lighten your load? Okay then.
would you mind telling me a little about your people? Bosmer traditions aren't particularly well documented back in the Imperial City.
I don't suppose you could be a little more specific about what you're asking, Lucian? Asking me about Bosmer traditions is a bit like asking a fish to tell people about water. What are you curious about? Our food? Our courting habits? Religion?
Ah, I suppose I see your point. Food sounds a good place to start to me. I imagine you wood elves cook a mean foresty feast. Go on, what's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish. I'd go for a hearty deer stew that's been simmering overnight, without a doubt. So tender. It keeps you warm all day too. What about you?
Oh, I'd go for a roast any day. Lamb, probably. While we're on the subject, those rumors about the Bosmer being cannibals, they are just rumors, aren't they?
No, that one's true. It's a religious thing.
Right. What a charming tradition. I suppose candles and singing are a touch prosaic for the Bosmer.
What was that?
Nothing. Please don't eat me.
Inigo, a formidable ally with a unique perspective. His combat skills are impressive, and his sharp wit adds color to any journey. With Inigo by your side, you gain a trusted friend and a fierce warrior. Now, with the party complete, we have strength in numbers and a diverse set of skills, ready for whatever challenges lie ahead.
If you need anything else, just ask.